Hello, my crafty friends. Today I wanted to share with you a very easy, simple way to make some pretty lace and trim flowers that I have found. These are a few of the examples of the kind of flowers that you can make, and I wanted to show you real quick and real easy how to do them. And this is the actual product that's going to make it so easy. These are Wonder Dots, and these are 1.5 inch round glue dots, and these are 1.5. There's also two other kinds. These are actually made by EK Success. Okay, good picture this time. These are glue dots with the felt already cut, and as you can see in the picture, you can use it to put flowers on headbands and make flowers, but I found this to be really simple. These are bigger ones. They're the same thing. 10 comes in this pack, 6 comes in this pack. These are actually 2.5 inches round. These have two different sizes. They have 2 inch, actually it has 6 2 inch and 4 1.5 inch with the felt the same size. So these are the ones with the felt. This is without. This is 1.5, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to make a flower with these. You're going to need your glue dots, which I do have these dots in my eBay store, and I will put a link below in the description. The only other thing you're going to need is your lace or trim. I've got this trim, and I know I had another video showing some of the flowers, but I didn't show how to make them. I used this trim, some of this, and I also have some of this lace that we made this flower out of. And these are how I made them. You can see the dot on the back, kind of. I left the sticky part on there so you can peel it off and stick it on what you want. You can see it on the back there. These are so easy to make, and you only need one little dollop of glue in the center to hold your centerpiece on. And I have different kind of bling and buttons. This is spare parts. Here's some giant pearls and some buttons that I have. Got some of those. Got some filigree pieces. Okay, I don't know if you heard me. Filigree pieces that I like to use in the center of my flowers sometimes. These I actually ordered from China. I like ordering from China. It's cheap, and sometimes you get good quality, but it takes forever. So anyway, let me show you how to make one of these flowers really quick. You don't need but the few items that I just showed you. You're gonna need a dot of glue just for the center to hold the center on. Now here I have one of the 1.5 inch dots. I don't know if you can really see it that well. And it's got adhesive. It's got a piece of thin plastic on one side and thick on the other. I just pulled the thin off. And the only thing that I do is I start on one edge. I start on the edge and I work my way into the center, just pushing down on the ribbon. You can use ribbon, lace, can curl your fabric, whatever you want to use to make your flowers out of. And I kind of pleat it a little bit and mash it down. Sometimes I use a stylus to get my little pieces to lay down. And I'm just going to continue going all the way around the flower, and we're just going to mash down as we go. I'm going to try to zoom in a little bit so you can see a little bit better. I'm still figuring out my lighting and everything and how to make all this work. So I have 5 lights on here and it's still dark, and I don't understand. I'm still working on it though. I think it's a little bit better than it was, but I'm just gonna keep going around, keep pleating as I go and mashing down. I still haven't had a chance to fix my nails, y'all. I'm sorry. I'll get those done soon. I just wanted to do this before I took all my setup down that I've got with the lights and everything and show, because I've seen in one of the Facebook groups a lady had put a post up, I wish there was an easy way to make flowers, and I thought, well, I gotta show the easy way that I know. And excuse my sinuses again. I have really bad sinuses, and that's part of the reason why I have a really deep voice. I have polyps on my vocal cord, and I have really bad sinuses, and you would be surprised how many times I am called sir on the phone and at drive-thrus. But it used to bother me, but I have learned to ignore it and not let it bother me. So as you keep going around, you just keep going in right in front of the last row that you did. So you just go right in front of where you did last time, mashing down and pleating as you go around. I'm just going to keep going until I get to the center. And sometimes if you don't hit the glue dot right, it'll come back up, but sometimes if it doesn't seem like it's sticking really well, depending on what kind of lace or trim you're using, sometimes I will go back and just put little dots of glue here and there and make sure it holds. But these are really sticky and they really hold very well. I love using them for this. It makes making lace and fabric flowers very, very easy. And then once I get 3 rows all the way around, I'll come in and I'll cut my lace, which I wasn't paying attention. I might end up with 4 rows on one side. Alright, okay, now that I have my lace down, I'm going to take a filigree piece, and for this lace I just like using a small one or a button. I think I'm going to use a piece of this bling here. Well, actually this is a silver color, so I don't want to use that. I think I'll use this button here. And when I use the buttons, let me see if it's going to hinder it. Nope, that's actually going to work pretty good. Okay. I'm just going to take a drop or 2 of my wet glue. I have added this to my eBay, this wet glue that works really well. I'll put a link to it in the description below. But we're just going to put a little dot of glue, not a lot, and stick your button and set that over and let it dry. And when you get ready to use it, all you have to do is peel the square plastic off the back and you have a flower. I'm gonna make one more real quick just to show you how easy it is with the trim as well. This is the, let me see here. This is the 2-inch circle adhesive round from this pack here. And I've got it zoomed in so we could see the flowers being made, but it's this one here. And I'm going to use this blue loop trim that I actually got at Michael's on a clearance sale that they had. But I'm going to use this 2-inch circle dot. Let's see if we can. There we go. You can see it a little bit. And I'm going to use it, peel off the real flimsy side of the One side has real flimsy plastic and the other side has a real stiff plastic. This one wants to come off on the flimsy side. The glue dots won't just cling to the flimsy side. There we go. Alright, I just mashed it down and then got it to stick to the stiff side. Alright, I'm going to zoom back in. See how sticky it is? But this one you don't have to ruffle a lot because it's got the loops of ribbon, and we're just going to start on the edge and we're going to go around. This one's actually easier than the lace. Just going to keep going in a circle. It will pleat a little bit just to make the circle shape, so that's okay. And then when we get to the beginning again, we're going to go up to the next row and we're going to go around. And like I said, it's going to pleat a little bit in order to make your circle shape. I hope I'm in frame. I'm sorry. Let me zoom out a little bit so I can stay in frame. Alright, and this is just so easy. I can make flowers all day, and doing them like this I probably can make 100 in a day. And these glue dots are so sticky. And again, these are available in my eBay store. I'll put the link below. And we're just going to keep going around until we get to the center. When you get closer to the center, you have to kind of fold it a little bit more. And you can let the loop stay up and just touch down on the part that's coming down off the loops. Once you start getting real close to the center, it'll get a little bit harder to get it in there, but that's okay. With this kind of trim, it's forgiving. So let's see, I'm gonna cut it right about here. And I'm just going to, if I can get a hold of it, my big fingers. And then I'm going to take my stylus, I'm going to mash it down, make sure, and see too, when I add the glue for the center, it'll help hold a lot of this down, because the center gets a little bit harder. Alright, and I'm going to pick a center that I want to use. I want a little bit bigger one in this one. I think I'm going to use this. Yeah. And I'm going to put some glue, and just to help hold it around, that piece didn't touch the glue dot. So, but anyway, let me get some glue in here. I'm going to be a little liberal with the glue so it'll help hold down the ribbon, the string. And then I'm going to put my filigree down here and hold it for a few minutes. Might be better off using hot glue in this area here. I think I'll use, you can actually use paper rose or ribbon rose. I'm going to use a big pearl here. I guess I should have opened these before I got started. But these are sticky on the back, and these are really sticky. I'm going to stick it like this. The glue's going to help hold it down. And then once it dries, you can come back and you can fluff this flower to make it look really full and pretty. Isn't that pretty? I think these turn out real pretty when you use these. But there's a loopy flower, and this one, I have made others that look better than this one. This was one of the first ones I made, and I kind of got it kind of out of whack, but I can actually trim it up and make it look better. I guess I better do it all the way around, huh? But anyway, I can give it a haircut. But this one, and hold on one second, I'll show you the other one that I did. Okay, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this. It's on my box, my embellishment box that I made. This was one of the first ones that I made. I don't have any more light pink. I wish I did. But I went around more than just twice. I went around 3 or 4 times with this one, and this one I was just figuring it out. But see how fluffy it can be? It's really cute too, with trim like this. Again, this is Michael's trim, and it comes with 2 yards. They had it on clearance. I don't know if they're gonna have any more or not, but once you do it, you can fluff up your little edges. This one, like I said, was one of the first ones I made, and I was just learning. You would put more going around. You go around more times and then fluff them up, and it would be really cute. But that's my really easy way to make flowers. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, please hit the like button and subscribe and share and help me build up my YouTube channel so I can get my own link. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hit subscribe. Happy crafting.